Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, what is space? Space is the vast, empty area beyond our planet Earth, where stars, planets, and galaxies exist. It's like a giant playground where everything in the universe is floating around. Space isn't like what we have here on Earth. On Earth, we have air to breathe, but space doesn't have any air. That's why astronauts wear special suits with oxygen. Space is also incredibly big, so big that we can't even measure it easily. Imagine blowing a balloon that never stops expanding. That's like the universe, constantly growing. And here's something cool: space isn't completely empty. It has tiny particles, like dust and gases, but they're spread out really far apart. And, of course, it's home to stars, like our Sun, planets, like Earth, moons, and even things like asteroids and comets. You might wonder, how do planets and stars just float in space? That's because of gravity, a force that pulls things together. Gravity keeps Earth going around the Sun, and it keeps the Moon going around Earth. Without gravity, everything would just drift away. And because space doesn't have air, there's no friction to slow things down. So, if something moves in space, like a rocket, it keeps going unless something stops it. Space exploration helps us understand where we come from and what's out there. Scientists use telescopes to look at distant stars and planets, and astronauts travel to space to study things up close. Have you heard of the moon landing or the Mars rovers? These missions teach us about space and might even help us live on other planets someday. Here's a fun fact: did you know that in space, there's no up or down? Astronauts float around because there's very little gravity. Also, the sun we see every day is just one of billions of stars in the universe. So, the next time you look at the night sky, remember, you're looking at a tiny part of the gigantic space that surrounds us.